January, the first month of the year, holds a special place in our calendars. With its 31 days, it marks the beginning of a new chapter. As the Northern Hemisphere shivers in winter, it's the coldest month. But in the Southern Hemisphere, it's a time of warmth and summer bliss. Did you know that January and July are seasonal equivalents? Fascinating, right? In ancient Rome, January was filled with celebrations like Servula, Juvenalia, Aganalia, and Carmentalia. It's incredible how history intertwines with our present. So, let's embrace this month of new beginnings and honor the traditions that have shaped our world. Cheers to January! Did you know that February is a unique month? It's the second month of the year, but it's the only one with fewer than 30 days. In fact, it has either 28 days or 29 in a leap year. And speaking of leap year, that's when we get an extra day on February 29th. Pretty cool, right? But here's another interesting fact. February is the last month of winter in the Northern Hemisphere, while in the Southern Hemisphere, it's the last month of summer. So whether you're bundling up or enjoying the sun, February has something for everyone. Stay curious, my friends.
Did you know that March is the third month of the year in both the Julian and Gregorian calendars? It's got 31 days, but that's not all. In the Northern Hemisphere, March marks the meteorological beginning of spring. And get this, the March equinox on the 20th or 21st is the astronomical start of spring up here. But down in the Southern Hemisphere, it's the beginning of autumn. So while we're enjoying the blossoming flowers, they're getting ready for cozy sweater weather. Pretty cool, right? March, the month of transitions.
Did you know that April is the fourth month of the year? It has 30 days and is named after the Latin word aperic, meaning to open. In the Northern Hemisphere, April is a time of growth and new beginnings. The sun warms the earth, and plants and blossoms come alive. But did you know that April used to be the second month? It became the fourth month when January was designated as the first month of the year. And thanks to Julius Caesar's calendar reform, April regained its 30-day length. Fascinating, right? Did you know that May is the fifth month of the year? It's got 31 days and marks the start of summer vacation in the US and Canada. But here's something interesting, in the Southern Hemisphere, May is like November in the Northern Hemisphere. Crazy, right? May is named after the Greek goddess Maya, and it's a month of special devotions to the Blessed Virgin Mary. Oh, and let's not forget about the stunning Eta Aquariids meteor shower that lights up the sky in May. So much happening in just 1 month. Stay curious, my friends. June, the month of endless possibilities. As the sun shines brighter, so does my spirit. It's a time for new beginnings, for chasing dreams and embracing change. From lazy beach days to late-night bonfires, June is a symphony of laughter and adventure. It's when friendships bloom like wildflowers, and love dances in the warm breeze. So let's seize this month, let's make memories that will last a lifetime. Because in June, anything is possible. Did you know that July is named after Julius Caesar? Yeah, the Roman Senate honored him by naming the month after his birth. Pretty cool, right? It used to be called Quintilis, but they changed it. July is also the warmest month in the Northern Hemisphere, while in the Southern Hemisphere, it's the coldest. It's like January down there. And hey, did you know that dog days start in July? That's when the hot, sultry weather kicks in. Oh, and if you're into spring lambs, they're usually sold before July. So, July is a pretty important month, don't you think?
Did you know that August is the 8th month of the year? It has 31 days and falls in the season of summer in the Northern Hemisphere, while in the Southern Hemisphere, it's like their February. In ancient Rome, August was filled with religious holidays and celebrations. And hey, if you're into stargazing, there are some amazing meteor showers happening this month, like the Perseids and the Alpha Capricornids. Fun fact, August used to be called Sextilis and was the 6th month until it was renamed in honor of Emperor Augustus. So let's make the most of this month and enjoy the summer vibes or cozy up in the Southern Hemisphere. Cheers to August!
Did you know that September is the 9th month of the year? It has 30 days and marks the beginning of autumn in the Northern Hemisphere. In the Southern Hemisphere, it's the start of spring. September is also the beginning of the academic year for many students. Fun fact, it used to be the 7th month in the ancient Roman calendar. So next time you flip your calendar to September, remember its fascinating history. Stay curious.
Did you know that October used to be the 8th month of the year? Yeah, it's true. The Romans named it after the Latin and Greek word for 8. But hey, things change, right? In ancient Rome, October was a month full of celebrations like the Meternalia and the October horse. Pretty cool, huh? And did you know that in some parts of the world, October is associated with spring? Yeah, it's the opposite of what we experience in the Northern Hemisphere. So whether you're enjoying the beautiful autumn leaves or welcoming the arrival of spring, October is a month full of surprises. Embrace the change and make the most of this amazing time of year.
November, the 11th month of the year, holds a fascinating history. Did you know that it was once the 9th month in the Roman calendar? Its name, derived from the Latin word novum, meaning 9, remained unchanged even after January and February were added. In the Southern Hemisphere, November marks the late spring, while in the Northern Hemisphere, it signifies late autumn. It's like May and November are mirror images of each other. Ancient Rome celebrated various festivals during this month, like Ludi Plebei and Epulum Jovis. And let's not forget the Anglo-Saxon name for November, Bultna. So, next time you enjoy the crisp November air, remember the rich history behind this remarkable month. December, the 12th and final month of the year. Did you know that its name comes from the Latin word decem, meaning 10? That's because it used to be the 10th month in the ancient Roman calendar. But hey, things change. January and February came along and December kept its name. In ancient Rome, December was a month full of celebrations, from honoring the sun god Sol Indiges to the famous Saturnalia festival. And did you know that the Anglo-Saxons called December Yule month? So many fascinating facts about this month. Stay curious, my friends.